Assalamu alaikum. This is episode 6 of our Arabic language walkthrough of the story of Laylaa wa Dhi'b, or as we know in English, Little Red Riding Hood. In today's video, we have really useful vocabulary about different gifts you can give people, really useful words and loads more. So let's get into it without further ado. So yeah, we come on to the next page and we go from Laylaa tahmilu sallat al-ka'ki. So we have Laylaa, okay, tahmilu, she carries. Tahmilu. We've mentioned the verb hamala before, meaning to carry. Actually, the active participle hamil means pregnant. It's one of these words in Arabic which is feminine, inherently by its meaning, because only women can be pregnant. So I don't know if I'll get cancelled for that on this channel, actually. Maybe my audience are cool with it, but maybe my audience are cool with only women being pregnant. So anyway, the term hamil, much like the word bint, girl, or the word they're inherently feminine because they must apply to women. Hamil is one of them. But literally the term hamil means carrying, literally, right? But it means pregnant. Good. Sallata, we've seen the word salla already, meaning a basket. Al-ka'ki, so the basket of the cake, right? As I said before, it's nasib min al-ka'ki. I mean, you know, nasib min al-ka'ki. It's not actually the ka'k, you know, come on. Be honest about what you're actually giving your grandmother. كان يجب علي. Okay, يجب علي. The verb يجب means that you must do something. And even علي means I must do something. I mean, even if there was no كان يجب, even if it just said علي أن أحضر, that would still make sense. It is upon me. I must. Okay, saying علي أن means I must do something. But the author has included كان يجب علي. It was a must upon me. Okay, it's perhaps a nice translation of it. It was a must upon me that I uhdara, that I present, maybe. I mean, we've seen the verb hadara mean to be present. The verb ahdara in the form means to make something else present. But we actually also have the verb in English to present something, which is better translated as a verb we see later on in this line. So I'm not going to use the word present for this. I'm just going to say let's just say to get. Right? Get is a really difficult word to translate into other languages, but let's just use that for this, right? But appreciate what I mentioned about the verb hadara meaning to be present and ahdir, or to make present. Yeah, so, or actually, do you know what? Let's just do a weird, very accurate translation, which sounds crude in English, but let's just do it to be true to the Arabic. So, it was upon me that I should make present with me أي شيء, anything, أقدم باسمي. أقدمه, I present it bismi, by my name, right? Much like, you know, when you give people gifts, sometimes you want to say from a particular person, right? Like sometimes you might give people a gift from the whole family and it's like from the family, from this whatever family, right? But you might want to give a gift that actually has your name. That's what she means by saying أقدمه bismi. And the verb أقدم is a nice way of saying to present it with my name, okay? To present it by my name. لو كان معي, if it was with me, a mindilun jadidun. A mindil, you might see it translated like a napkin, but I don't think she wants to give a napkin. I think it's like a handkerchief or something, or some fabric to use as like a napkin, right? If only with me was a new handkerchief or a new serviette or something like that. أو زجاجة عطر. Zujaja means a bottle, right? Or a bottle of atr. Atr is a perfume. That's translated like that. Sometimes people who are familiar with the Arab world and Muslims, we use the term atr to mean like a Muslim style perfume, right? Whereas we might call something else an aftershave. Even though technically aftershave is a type of atr. You know, yeah, like it means perfume. Let's just say perfume because they're all women involved in it and probably perfume. A bottle of perfume. Okay, so if only was with me, if only I had a new serviette or a bottle of atr, or ulba to halwa, or an ulba of halwa. An ulba can be like a can. Okay, you can use the word ulba for a can. There's just some things that you buy in Arabic and you use certain terms for things, like when you buy hummus, like in Palestine they say ilbit hummus, but the term is ulba in standard Arabic. But when you buy hummus in it, but it's not like a metal can when you buy hummus. I remember buying my hummus and getting it in like you know, like a big plastic cup. Like, it's the kind of thing that we'd probably drink out of in this country, but you can buy hummus in that. Like, you know how you like buy a milkshake and you have like a lid on top with a hole in it, you put a straw in? Right, like you buy like that for hummus in the Arab world. I love it, man. But anyway, so I'm just kind of saying these things to give you a context on what kind of things an ulba is used for. It doesn't have to be a metal can necessarily, but a tub of some kind or a container of some kind of halwa, of sweets. Most cultures actually have a type of halwa. You know, I've heard Turks say halwa. I've heard like Pakistanis have halwa. You know, halwa, like this, it means sweets generally. Yeah, but even Somalis, my in-laws, my wife's Somali, my in-laws are Somalis, and they have the term halwa to mean, it's like, it almost looks like jelly cubes. It's such a hard thing to explain what it is, but it's sweet. And the Pakistanis, when they have their halwa, it's like savory. You might have it for breakfast with, you know, with roti and stuff. But anyway, halwa in this case, it means sweets of some kind. Good. Kuntu uqaddimuha. I present it. Laha, for her, that I would give to her, basically. So she's saying, if only I had one of these things for me to give to her. Hadiyatan minni ana, a gift from me, myself. You know, not from anybody else, like a special gift from me. So that's what we're going to do today. We made it nice and concise because I've gone off on a few tangents and stuff, and you know, but I think that's it, plenty for today. And then in the next lesson, we will finish this page. So we'll do a slightly longer paragraph in the next lesson, but we'll keep this one for this week nice and concise. And if you want more, just come back tomorrow, because tomorrow I have another Arabic language lesson here on this channel. Pop it in your calendar. So I'll see you tomorrow, inshallah. If you enjoyed this video, hope you did. Please don't forget to like and share it with anybody who you think needs to learn more Arabic and would benefit from the series. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well, because it's a massive help. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.